Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap News TV. Today we've got three companies to talk about. I'll be shining some light on the news that I saw from those companies this morning, and hopefully that will help you and this is a genesis of nature of the show, is to try to help you to find good companies to do your research on, and hopefully find some good performers in there as well. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator of Agoracom.com. This is my first opportunity to do the morning show, so bear with me. I got the little I'm in training badge on today. I'll try to do a good job of shining some light on this news for you. As I said, we've got three companies to talk about today, so I'm going to get right into it. One of the companies is Scorpio Gold. The headline from their news release is Scorpio Gold intersects 2.05 grams per ton gold over 10.67 meters and continues to extend the Mary LC zone at the Mineral Ridge operation in Nevada. Now, initially when I looked at these results, I was kind of wondering about the grade and everything, and then I came across the quote from Peter Hawley, who is the CEO of Scorpio Gold, and he mentioned that I'm not going to go over the whole quote, but he mentioned that these new drill results that they had were not part of the known resource that they've already resource calculation that they've already done. And in the past, this area was given zero grade within that resource block model. So the grades aren't, the kind that just jump off the page initially, but when you see that they're in that context of going from areas that had zero value to now having value, this is definitely something that I'll do more homework on. I want to take a look at the company's website and look at the resource block model that they have. Look at the dimensions of the deposit. This one looks like it's got an interesting story. Their stock symbol is SGN. As always, do some homework. I'm going to be doing some homework on this company because initially, right off the hop, that quote from the CEO really got my attention. The next news release is from Pacific Potash Corporation. This Pacific Potash is one of the sponsors of Agoracom, so I just wanted to get that out of the way first of all. The headline from their news release is that Pacific Potash expects drilling to start in September. They went on that they intend to permit for initial 6 wells that they're going to drill. They are targeting based on geological potential, proximity to historic and new potash discoveries, and logistical ease of access amongst their other factors. Mr. Andre Costa, who's the president and CEO of Pacific Potash, commented, "Focused potash drilling in the basin has to date been successful in finding deposits on every exploration program done in the basin. Pacific Potash, through careful selection of targets and the vast knowledge of its exploration team, intends to continue this success." So they're getting ready to crank up their drills in September. I'm going to be doing some more homework on Pacific Potash. I'm getting more into these potash plays, especially the ones that are eager about drilling their targets. And as I said, I'll be doing more homework on the company. The final company that I have to talk about today is Mountain Province Diamonds. Mountain Province has a great project up in the Northwest Territories. Their partner is De Beers on that project, and what they announced today is Gaucho Q receives Environmental Impact Review Board approval. I know on the outset that this doesn't, this might not sound like a major milestone, but it definitely is a major milestone for the company. They announced that the Mackenzie Valley Environmental Impact Review Board has concluded that Gaucho Q Environmental Impact Review and has recommended approval of the proposed Gaucho Q diamond mine subject to measures and follow-up programs. Now, that is a major development for the company in that the Mackenzie Valley Environmental Review Board, that's the last sort of hurdle you have to jump before you move towards building a mine, a diamond mine up in the Northwest Territories. I've been following this project for years. Some of the reasons that I really like it is they've been getting some very encouraging results from their recent drilling. I think you want to take a look at some of those news releases that have recently went out. They also, from a big picture perspective, a couple of the mines up there in the Northwest Territories, are diamond mines, are sort of running late into their mining life. And as Gaucho Q becomes a mine, there's a lot of employees that are very well trained in diamond mining that will be needing jobs up there. And this sort of timeline is playing itself out very nicely. Mountain Province stock symbol is MPV. Sorry, earlier I didn't mention that Pacific Potash's stock symbol is PP. And again, Mountain Province stock symbol is MPV, and I've been following this one for a long time, but I encourage you to check this company out. They've got what looks like is the next big mine, a diamond mine in the Northwest Territories. So that was what was in the news as far as news from publicly trading resource companies. Something else that happened today was so far we're about an hour into the market trading, and gold has had a very good run today. Gold, last I checked, was up $35 an ounce to $1,327 per ounce. I've been talking a lot lately about watching it bottom, and now seeing that I think that it's in a much more bullish trend. When it came down a few months ago, it moved from around the $1,600 level, dropped down to $1,200 very aggressively. Everybody was predicting that the gold run is over, it's all dead and everything like that. But to sort of throw a wrench in their analysis, gold bottomed at $1,200, then it rallied off of there, it pulled back, rallied off of there, pulled back, rallied off of there, and each time it's rallied, it sort of rallied to a higher high, and each time it pulls back, it doesn't test the previous low. So what that's called is a rising or a higher highs and higher lows. That is a very bullish trend that the price of gold is going into now, and I think that the selling pressure got overdone on the downside. My analysis is not just based on trends in the price. I'm also very keen on what's happening on the supply and demand side of things. It's getting harder and harder to find good gold deposits. The mining companies are going deeper in the ground for lower grade. Head grades at most mines throughout the world are dropping, and each year they're not finding enough new deposits to sort of replace the old deposits. So the supply chain is constrained. Meanwhile, at these prices, those buyers, the major buyers in India and China, are very happy to pay these prices. Central banks are starting to buy more gold after having sold it all in the past. And I'm bullish on gold from a technical perspective, on the price performance, and on a fundamental supply and demand story. So on that note, as I said, this is my first day in training on the In the News show. Thank you very much for watching today's show here on Agoracom Small Cap TV. You can watch the show every morning from Monday to Thursday. I usually do them about an hour into trading just to see what's gone on in the morning and have given some companies a chance to get their news out. As always, before making any investment decision, speak to your financial advisor and do your homework. On that note, thank you very much again for joining us, and have a great day.